Hey, home, Barley here. And we need to get going because there's a whole load of people at Aspen, Pitkin County Airport, that are willing to pay a lot of money to get back Friday afternoon to Denver so that they can take flights out for the 4th of July weekend. Without any further ado, let's kick this pig. Start the before start checklist.
Starting the before start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Power management knob.
Takeoff.
Gust lock.
On.
Engine controls.
Set.
Exterior doors.
Closed.
Ground power.
On.
Pre-flight checks complete. I'll get our clearance.
Right. Fuel pumps, crossfeed. Back to normal, both on. Beacon. DC gens are set. Turn on. Hydraulics. AC gens are set. No ice stuff. Passenger signs. Emergency lights. Test. Oh, that's great. Oxygen looks good. Smoke test. Fire test on 2. That's all great. Now, why didn't she actually... She was supposed to get our clearance. Did something get turned off? We don't want things turned off. Yes.
Denver clearance delivery, Barley 01 IFR to Aspen, ready to copy.
There we go. She'll do her work and I'll do mine.
Barley 01 is cleared to Aspen Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 climb and maintain...
Position initialization, use GPS.
Departure frequency is 13.85, squawk 2605.
Flight plan, route.
Barley 01 cleared to Aspen Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 climb and maintain flight level 190. Departure on 13 for decimal 85 squawk 2605.
Barley 01 read that correct. Contact ground on 119 decimal 475. Good day.
Direct to DBL. Loc E. That's fine. If that's what they think's gonna happen. We'll see what we actually get. Anyway, that in mind. So we'll check that out. If we get to airborne, that all looks fine to me. Only thing with that localizer approach is it's a back course for missed approach. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I looked through the different approaches before taking this flight, because Aspen is one of the most challenging approaches in the United States. Alright, now for this stuff, he said 13,000. Yeah. There's 13,000. IAS, that'll be auto. And then heading select. And heading for runway 8 is 083. 083. This is all set. This is all set.
Possible responses are, we have clearance or back to the checklist or let's finish the checklist or continue.
Hey, I'll let you know. He's in a... Well, she knows we're in a hurry, so can't blame her. Alright. Continue.
Landing gear indicators.
3 green.
Fuel pumps.
On.
Beacon.
On.
Prop brake.
Ready.
DC and AC generators.
Set.
Hydraulics.
On.
Ice protection.
Off.
Passenger signs and emergency lights.
Set.
O2.
Check.
Anti-skid and stick pusher fault lights.
Off.
FMS initialized.
Check.
Radar.
Standby.
CDLS.
Locked.
Departure heading and altitude.
Set.
Autopilot modes.
Set.
Speed target.
Auto.
Before start checks complete. Ready to start engines.
Ready.
Tracking.
Oh. Let's just make sure. Tracking is on. Check.
Wheel chocks.
Off.
PEC and EEC fault lights.
Off.
Exterior door indicators.
Off.
Begin engine start.
Alright, first start of the day for this aircraft. So A and B. There's 10%
Your
fuel
flight will be
on.
monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Oil pressure's rising. Starter is off. ITT is good. I'll move you up into auto. We can turn that off. As soon as the AC wild generator comes on, we can turn that off. Waiting for this to clear. There we go. Ground power. Plane is white. Ready for takeoff. Now for number 2. Alright, fuel on. Oil pressure's coming up. Starter's off. ITT is good. Alright, that looks good. Now we're just waiting for this to clear so we can turn on the TRU. Turn that off. While we're waiting, we can turn on our nav and taxi lights. That's clear. TRU on. This is all done.
Possible responses are
Engines
engine
look
start,
good.
or engine start complete or continue.
Yes. Patience, dear. I know I'm going to move us as fast as I can. Engines look good. Why am I getting a speed auto in up? Not because of the gust lock. I don't think I've seen that before. Okay. Well, we'll have to pay attention to that if it doesn't clear. I don't remember seeing that before. I could have just missed it, but... Transponders on. We'll need nav radios for this loc approach. DME loc. We'll deal with that soon. Put her on pressure. I think we are good to go. Continue. Continue.
Engine start control.
Off.
DC and AC generators.
On.
GPU disconnected.
Check.
Condition levers.
Auto.
TRU.
On.
Startup checks complete. Ready start pushback checklist.
Begin.
Nose wheel steering.
Off.
Ready to push back.
Request pushback.
Not connected to sim.
Oh. Well, why did it... Request pushback.
Requesting pushback.
Denver Tower Barley 01 ready for departure runway 8 IFR to Aspen.
Strobes and landing lights on.
0.161262 at 12. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 Barley 01.
Approach is clear. Runway's clear.
Takeoff power set.
Denver Tower, SkyWest 542, tree 18 miles east, inbound ILS runway 25
Airspeed alive.
Check.
SkyWest 542, tree Denver Tower. Altimeter tree
70 knots
0.16
cross
check.
at 12. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach.
V1. Road starting climb checklist. Positive
Airborne
rate.
time logged.
Gear up.
Trim for V2 plus 5.
Cleared ILS runway 25 approach. SkyWest
Check.
542,
Yaw
tree.
Denver.
On.
Pitot heat.
On.
Lead valves.
On.
Checklist
Barley
complete.
01, contact Denver departure on 1.
Now I did notice on the runway that the aircraft wanted to pull off the runway before I was expecting rotation.
Barley 01, you are 9 or 5 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors, visual runway tree approach.
Visual 3-3. Okay.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway tree approach Barley 01.
Nope, nope, 95 is what I was expecting, but boy, it wanted to come off the runway much faster than that. And he didn't give me a direct to anywhere, did he? All right. Vectors. So, well, with Microsoft's ATC, there's a good chance those vectors are right into the side of a mountain. Not really happy with that.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree approach.
But that's where they're landing. 3-3. And the wind's coming from 090 last I checked.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree approach. Skywest
1-3 is going to be going this way.
Southwest 901, climb and maintain flight level 290.
We're going to have a left crosswind for 3-3.
Maintain flight level 290.
Flight level
Southwest
180.
901.
All right, so visual 3-3 it is. I may have to deviate from their vectors because I do not trust Microsoft ATC for vectored approaches in mountainous terrain.
5861, you are tree 9 miles northwest.
And
Maintain 9,000 feet.
it's going to be
ILS runway 26 approach.
super steep in the area. So what do I want to look at? I think
Descend and maintain 9,000.
the visual approach is done by
Runway 26
heading towards the runway
861.
and then turning left and doing a circling approach to come back around here. And there's a pretty good dive that you have to take over in here to get down to runway height.
Delta Charlie climb.
Start the descent checklist.
Starting the descent checklist. Power management knob.
United
Takeoff.
Niner,
No
53
devices and
descend
fasten
and
seat belt
maintain
signs.
9,000 feet.
On.
Review landing elevation.
7800. Check.
Brief the
Climb
approach.
and maintain flight level
Check.
20 Bombardier 5 Delta Charlie.
Check.
Pitot heat.
On.
Checklist
Bombardier
complete.
5 Delta Charlie, contact Denver Center on 119.85. Good day. Denver Center, SkyWest 69er, 42 flight level 390. SkyWest 69er, 42 Denver Center, continue to desk as planned.
Guess we don't have any need for the approach plates because we're not going to be using one. This is
Charlie 01, contact Denver Center on 128.65. Good day.
well, there's a ski resort.
Going to 1
That's easy to pick out.
65 Barley 01. Denver Center Barley 01 is at 14,500 feet.
All your greens over here. Maybe these are some blues, and then you're straight down the hill blacks. couple of runs over here on the back side of the mountain.
Bombardier 1 Charlie Echo contact Denver Center on 125.905. Good day.
Kind of a meandering one. This could be a green. And then maybe the blues are off this side, or that might, I don't know. Tough to tell from the.
Bombardier 1 Charlie Echo.
Definitely a ski resort. I should definitely say slopes. I don't see a resort. Oh wait, maybe this is it up here.
United 2411, you are 55 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach.
Don't see any buildings.
United 2411.
I've never done this visual approach. I briefed it before the flight, have an idea what's coming, but I wasn't expecting vectors. I thought they'd, well, I don't know, maybe they are. Yeah, I thought they would bring us into red table, and if they decided then that it was needed to be visual, that's where we get the visual approach. But they've already said to expect it. Well, they said to expect vectors to the approach, and when you're flying in mountainous terrain and you hear that Microsoft's ATC wants to give you vectors, make sure your affairs are in order.
Day.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, Marley 01. .85
Bombardier 5 Juliet X-ray. Marley 01, descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
What? Okay.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Marley 01.
Setting flaps 15.
13,000 feet.
13,000 now.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Marley 01.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Jeez, really?
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Marley 01.
This is Microsoft ATC for sure.
01, descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Good Lord.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Marley 01.
Marley 01, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, Marley 01.
That looks dangerous.
Marley 01 Airport is 24 miles at your 10 o'clock. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Report runway in sight.
Yeah, we can't do that because there's mountains there.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Marley 01.
Yeah, we'll cross here.
Marley 01 has the runway in sight.
No, we don't.
Marley 01.
Good Lord.
3 miles north of Aspen. Turn left heading 175 descend and maintain 9,700 feet.
Yeah, none of those instructions are good.
On 118.85.
Okay.
Cessna 0 Tango X-ray. You are 19
Speed
miles
160.
west.
Landing
Climb
gear.
and maintain 14,000 feet.
Going down.
Runway 25 approach via Romeo Lima Golf transition. Clear to Romeo Lima Golf.
Turn left, heading 175, descend and maintain 9,700.
Yeah, we're not doing any of those things.
Tower on 118.85.
I'm worried. We're already
Flaps 30. Greens and flaps
Cessna
15.
0 Tango X
Yep.
climb and maintain 14.
we're already too low for this approach. I'm gonna go up to 13.7, just like
Visual runway tree approach, Marley 01.
13,700 to cross the VOR. Confirmed. Just making sure, and we're at 13.7 basically. So we should be able to cross here. And then we'll turn towards the runway. And you'll see why. That all the crap they were giving me was total garbage. I mean, just look at the FMS. The runway's over here. There's this gigantic mountain right there. We would have had to fly through it. That's not how it works. Okay, but we will do the visual approach since that's what they gave us. All right. Start pulling speed back now. And we'll drop the autopilot. Start our descent.
Sync rate.
Yes, I'm aware.
Sync rate.
Oof. That's not scary at all. Should have been an instrument approach. Gears down. Another notch of flaps in. Really flying this more like an instrument approach than the visual. But I can't see. So I'm watching. Thank God we had that in. Another notch of flaps. This should be full flaps. Gear down. Right. That's not helpful. Thank you. Quit switching modes. Thank you. Bemzo, which is 12,300. We're a little low for that. Watching the speed. Back on track here. Why did they call for a visual approach for this? Okay, this is getting into the valley. And 11.7 or 11.3. Yeah, this should have been totally an instrument approach. And here's the dive bomb part. Putting condition levers all the way up to create some drag. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, there's the runway. We're doing 3-3, which means that fine, we see the runway, then we'll do our circle, then we'll do our circle to land. Right now, power's at idle. Condition levers are all the way at override. I'm just trying to lose altitude with and keep my speed. Right now, below 120, kind of an approach thing. I mean, if I had to, I could make the runway, but we weren't cleared for 1.5. We were cleared for 3.3. So now what? So we centered ourselves on the runway. And now for the circle to land part. So we'll start coming off to the left side. There's no space on the right to do that kind of approach. A little more power. This part has to be visual. If I can't make this, I have to go around and then redo it as an instrument. Try to keep it in sight.
Wing 340 at 13 knots.
340. Okay. This is crazy bad visibility for this. Yet.
Cleared to land runway tree barley 01.
Okay. Oh. Flaps full, 3 greens. Runway's over there somewhere. I don't see it, but it's over there somewhere. Yeah. Where's the road? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know if I'd call this truly a visual approach, but I can see the runway, so sure. Now, just shaving off some speed here. Wind will be slightly from our right. Speed's fine. A little slower would have been nicer, but I can do it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Landing time logged.
Reverse. Keep the nose down.
60 knots.
Reverse is out. Alright, flaps up. Not a terrible landing. Not my best work. But considering the circumstances, I will take it. I will, in a separate video, do the Aspen back to Denver, but that was very interesting. ATC gave me a visual approach when the visibility sucked a lot. Also, they were going to try to fly me into the side of the mountain. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please try to find another one of my videos to watch. If not, leave a comment below why you didn't like it. Barley out.